So in this episode of Boruto, episode 41, I believe, we actually do get a little bit of action. And I did enjoy it. I liked it. And I feel as though my starting caps is too low. Now, this show is just now getting into, I guess, the meat and potatoes, per se, in terms of action. We're going to be going on more missions. There's going to be more action, simply, right? The team has formed, and from here on out, we will see more stuff like this. So since we're talking about the action in general, why not talk about the action of the show? How about we start right there? So we start off with Konohamaru, and Konohamaru's, I think I see why they put him as the team captain and making him one of these, the main characters of these shows, the Kakashi Sensei of this series, Boruto, because he is a character that he is always around in the Naruto universe, per se, right? The generation before this, or I guess I shouldn't say universe, but Naruto generation. And he's someone we always saw. We constantly saw him. But he was a failed Naruto when he was younger, right? He was not the person that we admired, not the person that we rooted for. So seeing him now, seeing him grown up, seeing him matured, seeing him able to use a Rasengan, which to me, it's just supposed to symbolize Naruto. It's supposed to symbolize, hey, that's my big bro. That's big brother Naruto. I admire him. This is why I learned this jutsu. This is why I wanted to learn this jutsu and try to perfect this jutsu. Because, he admires Naruto so much. And that's what that means to me. Every time he uses that just reminds me of little Konohamaru looking up to Naruto, saying, hey, big brother Naruto, can we train? Can we do this? Can we do that? And the next time he uses sexy jutsu, that'd be something that's pretty damn funny. So that's what that basically means to me. But I did love the dodge whenever the two shinobi are coming at him, and he throws the one girl in the air, and he does a spin thing. And same thing with Sarada, Sarada. So Sarada, whenever they launch her, and they're going into detail, that Sarada's like, I don't have the speed like Mitsuki, and then Mitsuki or Boruto's like, I can't read attacks like Sarada, and then Mitsuki to Boruto's just like, hey, I don't have the frame of mind like Boruto does. I like how it just goes to show what they excel at. Sarada reading attacks. Mitsuki, he's just really quick. He's super quick. And that makes sense because, Orochimaru is really quick too. We know that he's one of Orochimaru's creations. We see that he uses snakes. It makes sense, why he is who he is. So let's move on to Boruto. Boruto he's an instinctive fighter. And that's kind of how Naruto was too, right? Sasuke especially was, because we look at Sasuke, he just knew what he's doing. He's really smooth, clean at combat. Naruto was someone who knew what he was doing. When his back was against the wall, he knew how to do the power moves. Naruto was not a skilled taijutsu fighter. He was more someone who was just alright at it, but he's someone who could overpower you with just strength alone. And it looks like Boruto's going to be, the latter. He's going to be Sasuke. He's going to have that just great state of mind. He's going to just know what to do instinctively. He's just naturally good at fighting. We've already gotten to see that, right? He's clever like Naruto, but he's consistently fundamental like Sasuke, per se. I think that's really the best way to describe that in general. So I really love what they did there with that scene. So the big thing here in this episode, right, is living in your successor's footsteps. Basically, we know we get to see that with what's her name, Kimi? Is her name Kimi or Curry? I can't remember what her name was. Sorry, Curry. I think it's Kiri. So we get to see that she's trying to live in her father's footsteps, right? We know that Boruto's been trying to do that forever now. I mean, there's such a giant magnifying glass on his father to where he gets in that, he's part of that magnifying glass. Part of it catches him also. And it makes sense why, right? If you're that established, if you're someone who brought quote unquote peace to the ninja world, or more peace than there has ever been, then yeah, your son's probably gonna be looked highly upon, So even if he wants to be or not. So that made sense, and I like what they did there. I mean, it's already been something that's focused on from the get-go, right? I mean, Boruto's already said, I am Boruto, I'm not Naruto. So, I mean, it's already been focused on from the get-go, so that makes sense. And it's, the way they presented it didn't seem stale, didn't seem dull to me. I liked it, actually. So, I guess that's really complimenting the writing on that part. I don't know if that's the manga's writer or this is just Studio Perio's, because I know a lot of the stuff is anime original. Not everything. If it's going to follow the main storyline, the anime is, but not. There's going to be a lot of it that is anime original, but it is going to follow the main plot line of the manga, I know. So that was really cool to see. I really did enjoy that. But overall thoughts of the arc, I liked it. Helped you get to know some of the characters' strengths and weaknesses. Wasn't anything spectacular. I don't know. I'll give it an A+, and I'm giving it an A+ for what it was. Not saying A plus is you can't get better than this, but for what the episode was, I will give it an A plus for that. You know, it's just like if an episode's supposed to be about character development. If it does it right, A plus. You know, it's like saying episode like. I don't really know how to put it. Let's compare episode 18 of ReZero to maybe episode like 2, whenever Subaru finally finds out about Return by Death. The way they presented that and gave it to us was A plus. That you made us ask questions, you made our jaws drop. But was that as good as episode 18, where the characters were getting fleshed out, the characters were understanding themselves, the characters, you know, were basically putting themselves on the spot? No. That was amazing. You know, the way that whole scene was just like, I guess, orchestrated, right? You're set up per se, and then delivered was absolutely amazing. And same thing for the episode 2 to ReZero, but you know, there's a lot more stuff going on, a lot more substance within episode 18. This episode's not a lot more substance, but hey, you know, we're gonna get to a show, you know, episode that's an A plus that delivers more impactful things. But what I'm saying is, for what this episode was, I give it an A plus. So other than that, guys, you guys have been hacks. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter X25. See you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.